Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football Profiles, I'm as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action.
I take my base into first base, and I turned around, and the catcher was still standing there. He's holding the ball. He's like staring at me. Like he was like daring me to run. Like he was like, just go. I bet you can't make it. And I was like, all right, man, I'm going to go. So I just ran. When I ran, he threw it over to second base. The ball goes in the outfield. So then I run to third base. The outfield grabs the ball. They overthrow third base. My third base coach is telling me to go home. This is about to be an inside the park home run. I'll shoot one.
That's good coverage there.
I'm going to be on Sports Center. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened in baseball. And I slide to play at the plate, and that's when the umpire tells us that it was only ball 3.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
True story. So we all have to get up. I'm like dirty for no reason. I gotta go get my bat. It's right where I left it. I gotta just drag it. I gotta bat again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, immediately strike out. I'm exhausted and over baseball. And I just looked at the ump and he was like, you can go now. Here's what I learned though that day. I learned that if you're confident, you can get away with quite a bit. Because no one tried to stop me. They should have. You know? They knew I wasn't supposed to go. That's why the catcher was holding the ball. So he was like, I don't think he's supposed to be going yet, right?
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
And then I just ran to second. He's like, it's not wrong. No one's that dumb, you know?
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a
then
bit
he
too
just
long
launched
that
it into
time,
the
allowed
outfield. Who's
defense to be
barely
able to
paying
get the
attention? They think it's a
pressure, and they
hit,
come up
and
with
the
the
umpire
first sack of the
figures it
game.
out. But it's just easier to let me get all the way back to him. You know,
The receiver makes the catch.
let me feel
They
what it
make the
feels like.
tackle, but that pass creates a
You know what's
solid
great
gain.
too? No one ever told them.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Sooners are going to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Panthers offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down. One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and it
Has a path to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Pass not complete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
On the move now, using his legs here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Panthers offense offense back out there now. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Snags the quick throw. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Bringing pressure. Trapped again in the pocket. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up, here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense threatening now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They can't stop him. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Breaks into open space. Change of direction. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Look out, room to run here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lanes. This drive's going to start with decent field position. We get the second half started with a running play. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Jukes to get free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Sooners are in the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And down a couple scores with just minutes remaining, the quarterback here tries to do too much, forcing it to one of those vertical routes.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Great cut there. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You're always birth control. He was like, know your voice. So I was like, oh. Oh, yeah. Bruno Mars. Have you Bruno Mars? Oh my God. Did you see it? I think of Bruno.